What is a golden banded cone? I found my banded cone back in 2022, and at the time I had a hard time finding information about it. Since the banded cone is an anomaly and not its own species, there isn't a lot of information out there about what is a golden banded cone. So let's dig into this. According to the science director at the Sanibel Shell Museum, Dr. Jose Liel said the banded cone is a color variation of the alphabet cone. Excellent! So we know a golden banded cone is a weird colored alphabet cone. Where can we find these alphabet cones? Well, I find them here on the beaches of Southwest Florida, but they can also be found in Texas, Mexico, Cuba, Puerto Rico, and other parts of the Caribbean Sea. Sometimes the alphabet cones are more of a yellow color on a white background, and sometimes it's more of an orange or brown color on a white background, but either way, they are all alphabet cones. Why is it called an alphabet cone? Well, it's called an alphabet cone because of the markings on its shell. Depending on how creative you are, you can find letters on these seashells from the markings the animal left on the shell. Now, sometimes the animal doesn't leave these letter markings. Sometimes the animal drags the color across the shell. And while this is different than what it normally does, it's not quite a banded cone. For a shell to be a true banded cone, it needs to first be an alphabet cone. And second, all those colors need to be laid onto the shell in bands instead of those markings that look like letters. Now, this banded coloration is extremely rare, more rare than even the elusive Junonia. So if you ever find a shell that looks like this, hold on to it. Collectors will pay a pretty penny for a shell like this. So while my banded cone isn't a golden banded cone, mine is more of a chocolate banded cone. It's still really rare and it's still really awesome. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you know a little bit more about the banded cones, and good luck on your next shelling adventure.